Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Luke and Friends. Stay tuned.
In the kitchen.
Guys, we can't do this. We cannot do this at all because this is about to be a bonus round. And what we have in place is something special. It is going to be bacon wrap scallops. Okay, guys? So, again, welcome to the bonus edition of Cooking with Luke and Friends. Let me go ahead and change my clothes right now. That's more like it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, and this is very easy to do. This is something that can be an appetizer or just can be an entree. My first encounter with this was on board a ship, and my friend, he really did his thing in there. So what's gonna be required is 5 strips of bacon, uncooked, chopped, 1 pound of scallops, salt and pepper, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice freshly squeezed, 2 tablespoons of wine or lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of butter, softened but not melted, and 2 tablespoons of parsley. So we're going to go ahead and get that knocked out. I want you to make sure that you stay tuned for this. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. And I'm testing out my new mic, by the way. I hope that y'all can hear me very well. I wanted to make it a little bit more personable, okay? So we're about to go ahead and jump in. So as you see, we have our bacon here. And we have our scallops. So we're gonna go ahead and get it going. Get it going. So the first thing you need to do is go ahead and cut that bacon, those 5 pieces, into halves, right? Go ahead and get that knocked out. And go ahead and fry it up, turn it up until you got a nice tender taste to it. Once you do that, then everything is very easy to do. Okay guys, so the oil's hot. We're about to go ahead and cook this thing up with the scallops. You want to get it hot enough where it's going. Now, I kept this on for a little bit because some people put this on extremely hot. The thing is that if you go hotter than what you need to, it's going to be hard for you to dial down, and you will have to move your plate onto another eye, and you don't want to have it. You want to have it where you can dial it up if you need to. But we're going to go ahead and put these scallops on here. You know, it can crank up the heat too. You don't want it to be sounding all crazy and stuff. And make sure you put your olive oil in here too. Olive oil is essential. The idea here is to get them brown on both sides, the top and the bottom. Okay guys, so the next thing you need to do is go ahead and get your oven prepped for 350. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of my favorite all-purpose season on top of the scallops, and we're gonna go ahead and get our little sticks for them. If you prefer to chop up your bacon, you can do that, but today I promise y'all scallops that are gonna be wrapped in bacon. So let's go ahead and get that knocked out. This is us in by popular demand. Someone say cheese. I'm gonna add cheese to this. It's gonna be very delicious, guys. I'm telling you, I'm about to have y'all messed up. We're gonna go ahead and do that now. And as you see, guys, I went ahead and put cheese on these bad boys. So we're gonna see what happens. I haven't had them in too long because everything's already cooked other than the cheese just to melt it. So about roughly 5 minutes and then pull them out. 5 to 8 minutes, guys, depending on your variety of how you want to do your scallops, but that's how I operate. So everyone has their own preference for taste. So let's go ahead and stick them in. Now we need to go ahead and work on our juices, which you know what I like to talk about. I call them juices. So we're gonna add some butter in here with a little bit of lemon, and we're gonna put that on top of our scallops. So that's gonna be the end result of what we're gonna top off at the very end. So I want you to see this out. We're gonna stick this in the microwave until it melts. Depending on what your microwave, I won't give you a time limit because some microwaves can melt butter in about 30 seconds or less. May take a minute, may take you 2 minutes, depending on your thing. But I will say, based off my Irish butter that I'm using, you want to go ahead and take about, for the variety of what I have, about 4 teaspoons. I know you're like, man, 4 teaspoons. Yes, 4 teaspoons. Because look at how much I have there. You want to make sure you cover it all over. You want to make sure that they're very soaked in. Not too crazy where you drown out the taste, but it's not like, man, I wish I had a little bit of butter and things like that. So go ahead and get it knocked out. And with the lemon, 2 to 3 teaspoons or table teaspoons or wherever you want to call those right there. Table teaspoons, as my mom would say. Let's go ahead and look at this real quick. Come here for a second. I want to show you something. Look at that right there, guys. Now to top it off, a little bit of that butter I was telling you about. Yeah, I might think that's a lot of butter, but it's not. They'll probably say Luke is about to have a heart attack, but I'm not. So guys, here it is. Let that soak for a minute. Literally, let that soak for a minute right there because this is perfect. You know, depending on how big your scallops are, you may not need that much butter. But for me, I know that if I want to have this as a dip itself, I can because I put the lemon juice on there. But just let it marinate on here too. And this is a perfect appetizer to have when you're actually trying to cook something for your family, your friends, you know, if you're watching sports or whatnot. Or this can be an entree itself right here. This is really a lot of keto friendly stuff that I just literally showed you. So for my keto family out there, I don't know if that's keto or not. That's definitely keto all the way, guys. So other than eating the sticks, I wouldn't recommend eating the sticks itself right there. But for me, guys, I think that this helps me out when I show you these things because a lot of people come up to me every day and want to know, like, how do you make these foods and things like that. And the best way of me explaining it is by showing you how I do it. That way you see where I'm coming from. So guys, I thank you again for tuning in for another edition of Cooking with Luke and Friends. This is the bonus edition to the meal that I had with the slow cooked chicken. I hope that you enjoy both of them. Again, guys, if you have any questions or comments, please drop them down below. Please subscribe to this channel. I love when y'all guys subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. It helps me understand what's going on. This network, let's make it happen, guys. I'm telling you, it's perfect day to cook. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Take care.